Grisham, alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Antonio Tarver. He is a southpaw, stands at 6'2" inches tall. He's got a reach of 75 inches. The Magic Man, Antonio. Oh!
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you know you can...
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Jab slightly off target. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or... Oh, wait a minute! Tarver in some serious trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. He scores with the counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Forget about the round.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Be smart.
There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Do you believe what we are seeing? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Fantastic punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. This is a high-octane battle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the...
What are you doing?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. You don't want to trade shots. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I go back out. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the attack.
Let's start the sixth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tarver in some serious trouble. We almost saw... Did you see that? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Tarver in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let him back into the fight. And you're much better. Nice round. Good round. I like it. I'm happy.
Round 7. Here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Has to be careful. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Misses with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell to start round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Couldn't land that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That counter shot lands. Can't find a home with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace.
Yeah, look at Duff. Order belts, mighty. can't try a ting. Like what bling we bring, man, like somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the